it's Sophie here from Meadow Sweet Posies, and I'm just making some wreath bases today, so I just thought I'd do a quick video in case you wanted to make one yourself. We're making these ones with red dogwood, which we happen to have in the garden. I've made some other ones with willow that we've got in the New Forest plot. So if you're able to get hold of anything like that, long straight bendy stems, nice and fresh, that's the kind of thing that is easiest to use for this purpose. So first of all, make a circle about the size of a small dinner plate probably, unless you're making a ginormous wreath. They'll be bigger than the actual base once you put the foliage on. So you make the circle, and then the thinner end you tuck round and around the circle, and you get roughly a circle shape, which we can manipulate later on. Then you put the second stem a little bit further round, and you try and twist that one round in the same direction as you did the first one, just to make it neater. And the idea is that this one's not very bendy, so it's a bit harder. You might have to trim the stem down a bit if it's too hard to bend round. So the twisting of the second stem helps to secure the first stem, and also helps to start set the shape better. So round we go. So this is just 2 stems worth, and it's already, you know, reasonable. And then you put the third stem in. Here's another one, just a little bit further along. We're going to trim these bits off later so it looks a bit neater. Once again, round and round, and the twisting of the stem helps to tuck in any loose ends from the stem before. Around it goes. And the reason for staggering this as it goes round is then you have a more even distribution of the thick and thin parts of the stem. Here's another one. It's a bit awkward, this one, but we'll put it in. So this is 4 stems we've used so far, and that might be enough. I did used to always moss our wreath bases. Don't tend to bother anymore, but it does help to keep the moisture in a little bit once you put the foliage on. Oh, this one's pretty hefty. If you're lucky enough to have moss in your lawn, you could use some moss from your lawn to moss a base. Okay, there we go. So around it goes. We've got quite a good shape there, and then we just snip off the extra bits at an angle, just so it's neat and tidy. A couple of wispy bits there to get rid of, and that's a useful wreath base. So happy wreath making.